Welcome back, and today we're talking about Attack on Titan episode 69. In this episode, we start off with a 2-year flashback. We're learning everything that happened behind the scenes up to the point that we got at the beginning of season 4 with Eren, going to Marley and, infiltrating Marley, attacking Marley, everything, the big events that happened in the last couple of episodes. We're getting answers to that, and that's quite exciting because obviously what Eren did was obviously not part of the plan. I mean, we just got to look at Armin's face, Levi, he's in prison now. Whatever Eren did was not part of the plan, and he's definitely on everybody's bad side, to the point where we got Connie and even Armin saying that they have options now, right? They might have to actually either kill Eren or get somebody that they trust, turn them into a Titan, and pass on the founding Titan to that person, somebody that they trust. So that's telling me that they are not trusting Eren right now. So it's definitely a big deal because they're making it out to seem like Eren is like the bad guy, and I'm over here like Team Eren 100%. So I definitely want answers. I want to know everything that happened behind the scenes, and this episode gave us some answers. Now, before we jump into what happened in this episode, let me remind you to like and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel out, and of course, I greatly appreciate it. In this episode, we got to meet one of the ambassadors to the Hisuru country. That's one of the only countries that's actually friendly with Paradis, and this person is Koyomi. Now, we met her a couple episodes back in Marley. She's one of the people that defended one of the Eldians so they wouldn't get in trouble, so she actually seemed like a good person, but in this episode it makes it seem like they're only after self-interest, like they want the stuff that Paradis has. They have that fuel source, the ice-born flame, whatever they call that thing that they use for their ODM gear. So they're after the island's resources, so that's obviously beneficial for Hisuru, but they also are after Mikasa because she seems to be a descendant from one of the emperors or the shogun of Hisuru. So she's very important. She might be the one that keeps the alliance alive. I know later on in the episode that alliance fell through, and that's why they're going to infiltrate Marley, because they're really going after that alliance. They really do need another country that's powerful to back Paradis. They need alliances in the world because they're definitely behind when it comes to having alliances and having the military power that you need to defend yourself, right? Like they can't rely on the rumbling forever. In fact, that was one of the plans for Zeke. He wanted to plan the rumbling. He wanted to test out the rumbling. He wanted Hisuru to help with the military force, and of course he also wanted the Beast Titan and the Founding Titan to be passed down to somebody that has royal blood, and that's one of the reasons why Historia is pregnant right now. Now, we don't know who the father is. They made it seem like it was somebody that Historia knew, that she picked who the father was going to be. But if you ask me, I feel like Eren has something to do with this. Like, I don't know. It's a wild theory, but I feel like Eren, he might have planned all of this out. Again, we know Eren, he's on his own. He's doing his own thing. We know this by the way he did with the plan that he had for Marley, how he destroyed Marley. We know that wasn't part of the plan. And we actually find that out in this episode because we have Armin and we have the whole group, everybody talking about Eren and what he did and what happened, right? Because Sasha ended up dying. And earlier in the episode, during the flashback, we see that we have Jean, Sasha, Connie, they're all talking about who's going to inherit Eren's Titan form. And that's a big deal because essentially, if you inherit one of these Titan forms, you're signing up for a 13-year lifespan. You're signing up your own death warrant after 13 years. And you're going to have to keep passing on those powers through generations. And it's definitely like Eren said, you're essentially raising up cattle for the rest of your life, for the rest of your kids' life. That's not a way to live. So I'm still on Eren's side. Now, the question has to be asked. Is Eren going along with Zeke's plan? We know the rest of the scouts, like the government in Paradis, they don't want Zeke's and his plan to work out, right? They're trying to look at different options because it's really hard to trust like somebody that attacked the island a couple years back. Like, how can you say you can trust Zeke now, right? And they're actually thinking that the reason why Historia was pregnant is because they want to keep Zeke alive. That's why I think Eren has something to do with this. I know they said that one character, Yelena, she probably had her hands in this as well. There's a lot of people in the shadows right now, and we actually don't know who to trust. And it's actually affecting the main characters. I mean, at the end of the episode, we see Armin, Jean, Connie, Mikasa. They're all talking about what happened in Marley with Sasha's death. And Connie specifically, he said, they might have to kill Eren. They might have to kill Eren if he sides with Zeke. And of course, Mikasa is obviously going to be on Eren's side. But I feel like she's gonna change her mind later on, because if Eren is siding with Zeke and he's trying to do some crazy plan, who knows, right? Who knows? And I feel like Mikasa, it's a little bit weird at this point. Like, Mikasa, you gotta stop. Like, I know you're in love with Eren and all that good stuff, but at a certain point, you gotta stop. Now, I will say again, I am on Eren's team. We probably don't have all the information, right? But the fact that all his friends, Connie, Jean, Armin, are talking about potentially killing Eren or turning somebody that they trust into a Titan and passing on Eren's founding Titan to that person, it's a big deal, because if you think about it, a couple seasons ago, this conversation would have never happened. And all the stuff that Eren has done to this point, which again, I'm pretty sure we haven't gotten the full story yet, it's a big deal, because honestly, it seems like Eren is becoming the enemy to Paradis. So I can't wait to get more information. I can't wait to get more answers. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get that in the next episode, because I mean, just the final shot where we see Zeke drinking his little coffee and Levi giving him that death stare. But you know, a couple seconds earlier, we had Eren in his cell just sitting there. I feel like that's the anime telling us that these two are going to be working together, and I don't know how the island and his friends are going to react to this. I don't know how Armin, Mikasa, and all of them are going to react to this. We might actually see Eren kind of go with Zeke, and they have their own plan, and if it activates the rumbling like they're trying to test out, a lot of people are going to die. And I'm pretty sure Armin doesn't want that, because we know Armin, he always wants to choose diplomacy over war and killing people. And you know, the fact that he already killed thousands of innocent people in Marley, I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to be responsible for that again. And he's not going to go with that plan. But we'll see where it goes. Overall, absolutely great episode. I loved all the new information that we got. Let me know in the comments, what was your favorite part? And like always, make sure to like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode.